Today, I'm going to be talking about Chainsaw Man, the absolute peak of modern storytelling. If we look back on past stories that your English teacher would call a classic, we will see stuff like Little House on the Prairie, Little Woman, and Stinky Steve, Book 1, A Minecraft Mishap. And if we take a look at the contents of these books, we can pretty easily see that they are all shit. Like, nobody gives a fuck about these little women, but maybe EDP 445. On a completely unrelated note, have you seen his Twitter lately? He has a month left to live due to stage 5 kidney failure, and now he is bugging, bro. Look at this. That's crazy. I got away with it. Nah. Anyway, the world has not been graced by this type of pure literary masterpiece since the days of Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, and Game Night 999. The author behind this masterpiece should be placed in a hall of fame for greatest writers in all of history. Tatsuki Fujimoto. He's a little bit crazy. He pretends to be his non-existent 8-year-old sister on Twitter. That's kind of weird, but that doesn't mean anything. In the show itself, it says the best devil hunters have a few screws loose. But I haven't even started to talk about what makes this true work of art so great. And I feel the number one reason for this is the amount of relatability and connection you can make between the protagonist Denji and yourself. He's just so relatable in the way that he acts and goes about his daily life. Like, any of us around his age range would act exactly the same. Like, I'm basically 15 and I think he's 15 or 16, and he grew up all alone with no sense of social anxiety or anything because he was all alone and he didn't know how to act around people. So he has no shame in what he says. So I feel like if I was like that, then I would say the exact same things that he is saying. Let's look at this clip here.
I really want to touch her boobs.
That is so facts. That is literally me. He just like me for real. He is being so real with that. And some might dog on him for having a useless goal or whatever, like in other animes, but I feel like his goal is the most reasonable out of all goals. Let's look at Luffy. He wants to be the king of the pirates. Now, me personally, would not really want to be the king of the pirates. Naruto, he wants to be the Hokage. I don't really care, bruh. I just want to touch some boobs. And that brings us to my next point on why Chainsaw Man is a work of art. Boobs. Now, I'm going to bring on a few friends of mine to see their opinion on mommy milking honkers, alright?
What is your opinion on boobs?
You know, in my opinion, not bad. Not bad.
Alright.
Not at
Thank
all.
you.
What is your opinion on boobs?
Oh, they're beyond fantastic. 11 out of 10.
This dumbass couldn't join our call, but he says that they're boobs.
Fortnite.
As you have heard from our witnesses, our eyewitnesses, boobs are pretty good. And that is a valid reason as to why Chainsaw Man is a great series. Because Denji, his entire goal, I already talked about this, but his entire goal is to touch boobs. Alright? And this ties back into my other claim about how he is just so relatable and the connection that you can feel to him because of how much you relate to him in the way that in what he's trying to do in his life. You know? It makes it a great and heartfelt connection that makes it great. Another slightly less compelling reason that it's good is because the animation in the anime is really good. That's not really it's not one of the most best reasons, but it's a pretty good reason. I think it looks really good. And yeah. I basically, all in all, it all kind of drums down to me being a horny teenager. But I think that is the intended audience of this series. Alright, because I feel like I speak for everyone, all of the boys out there who love this show and love the reading the manga or whatever, that it's just fantastic, it's great, it deserves a medal, and it deserves to be in a Hall of Fame of like literary manga writing. I don't know, bro. It just please, bro, make it give it an award or something. Like